Hi there, let's go over Mother's Day releases. I thought I would do things. I'm not gonna delete that part of the video. Try one more time. I thought I would try something different, and this time I am going to upload this here on YouTube for you guys to see. Please let me know in the comments if you like it this way or if you prefer a live on my social media. First, I want to show you the Mother's Day promo. I just did my face with my foundation only, and now I'm going to use the Mother's Day promo that has awesome savings in it. The promo includes a palette 12, which basically means 6 shades on the top and 6 shades on the bottom. You guys know 2 eyeshadows would be 1 large tin. This promo is ideal for somebody that wants to upgrade their palette, or somebody that has a basic palette and just wants to get a bigger palette with some product in it already. This one's pre-made for you and you're going to love it. It will include Boardwalk Lip and Cheek, Bella Bronzer, Snowbird, Sis, Mama Basic Eyeshadows, Balm, and Angel Illuminator. This one I'm really excited about because I think it's a really good deal. Just imagine you have this palette and then you would have your regular routine right here plus this stuff. This is gonna be on promotion for $99, which means over $50 worth of savings. It's so good. Okay, let me show you how to use it. I am going to go in with Bella Bronzer. I'm using the blush bronzer brush, or you can also use the 3D brush and use the shorter end of it. With Bella Bronzer, you are basically going to warm up your features, and you want to go all on the periphery of So you are going to warm this up and make sure you always bring it down to your neck. Do you see the difference right away? So bronzer is going to be a must in a Seint palette for summer, but also for winter if you have fair skin. This could be a really good product to blend in everything, get everything to tie in. It's also really good to even out your skin tone, and I want to show you the difference. Bronzer, no bronzer. Bronzer, no bronzer. You need bronzer in your life. Boardwalk Lip and Cheek is a very soft, neutral color, but I want you to see, I'm going to swatch her on my hand, and this one is a glossy finish. That's what she looks like. So you see she's very sheer. There's a little bit of peachy going on in there, but I want you to see once you add it, I'm gonna pick up the blend brush and I'm really gonna get into that product, because when it is a semi-gloss or gloss, you know, your glossy finishes will tend to go faster, or the pigment will go away faster, but you see the difference? This is warm with bronzer, and this one has Boardwalk in it. This is a very beautiful shade for summer too. I'm very excited about this promo. I think it's going to be a hit and people are really going to take advantage of it. This one is only available on May 11th. Lips, I am going to use Bella Bronzer to actually line up my lip. A flat brush to do this, and you're just going to go outside. Now, usually I line up my lips with contour, but you can also use your bronzer to do it. So I just lined up the inner parts of my lip, and then I'm going to apply Boardwalk to my lips. This is a very pretty shade. Make sure, if you're a customer of mine, to be checking your emails. I'm going to be sending you all the information about these new releases. That is Boardwalk. Next on this amazing promo, it's Balm. Balm is just think literally hydration, moisture. So it's actually really good for your under eye. If you get creasing, if you get, you know, you have issue with small lines or expression lines, you want to apply balm right there, and then you can go over it with your either color correction shade or your highlight. Gently tap it, and no, it will not give you a sweaty look to it. It's just going to look very hydrated. Remember, the skin under our eyes is very thin, so you don't want to apply a lot of product. So I recommend the days that you do balm under your eye, just don't use any other skincare there, just like specifically on your under eye. It can also be used on your lips, under your lipstick, or on top. If you've been following me for a while, you know this combo, it's amazing. So we are going to start with Mama. Mama was my first love when it came to eyeshadow, Seint eyeshadows. It was Mama and Bubba. I absolutely loved it, and the reason being is Mama was the pink, my favorite pink, and Bubba was my favorite neutral shade. But this eyeshadow is very good on its own. Literally, you can wear it on its own, or we are going to create an eyeshadow look with all 4 eyeshadows that come in this promo that is starting on April 29th. So mark your calendars, make sure you have your emails, my email set up to come to you. There's a lot of stuff going on and they're going to spam and I'm crying. But it's okay. So you are going to sweep Mama all over your lid. There will be no pressure. No, don't push the brush against your eyelid. Let it move freely so it really gets in those creases and it really gets into that like wrinkly eyelid. I have a wrinkly eyelid my whole life, and it's okay. You are just going to make sure that the color goes really in there. Then you're gonna flip your brush and you're gonna grab this color called Basic. Now, Basic is a very good eyeshadow, again, to wear on its own. So right off the bat, you have 2 colors that come in that promo that are going to be really, really good for everyday wear on their own. You know, like quick, I need something in my eyes or on my eyes, that kind of eyeshadow. And you see what I'm doing here is I'm lining the bottom of my eyelid, or my bottom eyelid, and I'm just following that line. I usually stay on the outer corner, and then I'm gonna follow it and keep going up, and this is going to create this winged effect. Obviously it's not gonna be a very defined wing, but it's going to give you the wing effect. Once you get there, you're going to bring it back in from the end of that wing inside, and we're gonna start creating this depth on the outer corner of the eye, because what this is gonna do, never forget to like blend. See this? It's just because I try to blend with the shorter end. Always flip and try to blend with the longer end of the brush. Longer bristles are meant for seamless blending. That was the perfect example. So then you're going to do the same on the other side, and think the short bristles of the eyeshadow brush will really help you control placement on your eyeshadow. Now that we've created this depth on the eye, let me show you swatches. I'm going to swatch them all for you. So Snowbird, Sis, Mama, Basic. Then you're going to grab Sis. Now I'm going to do it on the most inner corner, and you see how I'm pressing, and I usually apply shimmers with my finger. It gives you a better, first of all, control of the color, and second of all, that foil, the finish of really, you know, foil shimmer on the eyelid you get with a flat surface. So think with the brush, it's not covering like every little bit of surface, but with the finger, because it's flat, you are really able to get every little piece of it. Then you're going to grab, when you see me do this, I'm just wiping my finger with this cloth. Then you're going to grab Snowbird, and we are going to go right along the lash line, and just to create this bronzy eyeliner finish. I like to use my fingers. We're gonna go a little bit, whatever's left on the finger, I'm gonna put on the center of my eyelid, and then I'm gonna leave that end with basic. I'm going to leave it out. I'm gonna grab my brush, and that's where the magic will happen. I'm gonna blend everything together back in with Mama or whatever base color I use, and kind of reinforce it around the eye look. But this is what it looks like. Let's do some mascara. I'm using the leather mascara, which is the tubing one. Which one is your favorite? Let me know. I'm curious to know what you guys are loving about the mascaras. I love tubing mascara because I get transfer all the time, and with tubing mascara I don't. So that is the reason why I love it. This formula is actually very good. I like that it doesn't clump up for me. The other ones are good. I like the volume one as well, but then again, the volume one does transfer. Last but not least, we have Angel Illuminator. When I tell you this illuminator is very overlooked in the Seint family, she is just perfection. This illuminator has it's pink. It has a pink hue to it, but ever so soft and buttery, super easy to blend, and always make sure you are applying with a lifting effect. So I like to start right on the center of my eye, measure down. Remember, this is all about measuring your own facial structure so you apply the makeup to your face. And then I like to do a little bit here in the center of my nose. I love to get that pop effect, a little bit on Cupid's bow, which, did you guys see there's like a new trend where you like blur out the Cupid's bow? And I'm like, no, I love Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to add this angel to the very highest point, like right under the brow, just for that effect. You see it right there. So that is how I use the promo palette. As you can see, if you already have your basic routine, this one is going to be all you need for summer. You can always go and add more bronzer if you want. Go as bronzy as you want. Warm everything up, girl, because it's gonna be good. 5 new lip tints. Pinky. Pinky was a fan favorite among artists. We have been testing these for about a week now. Keep in mind, they are tints, they are not stains, which means they have some stain power, but it's not going to be like those lip stains that you peel off the stuff off your skin. Just keep making that clear. I would say for staying power, they did stay quite a bit for me. I tend to not keep any lipstick on, so I was quite impressed. This one's Poppy. They go on very smooth, but then if you want to get more of a matte, you can always just remove the excess, and this is gonna leave you with the actual, just the tint of the lip. Let's see, berry. This is cherry. Okay, vibrant colors for summer. Yes. I'm having to neutralize my lips because the tint is really staying even over the foundation. Jam. Last but not least, we have Lip Whip. Listen, Listen, this baby I had to take out of my bag because it has been there since I got it. The applicator. First of all, I love a good applicator, and if you're somebody that just likes to have something in their bag to keep their lips hydrated, that doesn't give any color, that is not super shiny, it's not a gloss, but it nurtures your lip, it hydrates your lips, it can go over also. My applicator, not dirty, which tells you those lip tints are really good. I'm impressed. I didn't know that was gonna happen, but this is Lip Whip. When I tell you it's so creamy, buttery, smooth, it's really, really soothing to the lip. If I had to guess, this is gonna sell out first. That's all for Mother's Day releases. April 29th, everything will be available on the website. Remember, the promo will be the Palette 12 Sugar and Cream collection is going to be a hit. It is your chance to upgrade your makeup, lip tints, and lip whip. It's all about the lips this Mother's Day. These are gifts that will work for anybody on your family, your friends, just somebody that you want to make feel special with the perfect hydrated lip. This would be it. Which one are you most excited to try?